In today's video, I'm sharing how I took one of our Christmas trees from this to this. Hey, it's Becca. Welcome to my channel where today I'm in our dining room and I'm going to be decorating this sad and lonely Christmas tree behind me. And because a few of you have asked along the way how I decorate a Christmas tree, especially adding ribbon, I thought this might be a fun opportunity for me to do just that. First thing I like to do is pick out the theme for my tree, whether it's going to be traditional and full of holiday color like our living room that I shared last time, or a little more subdued like a winter wonderland. This tree is going to be a little more subdued because I found this beautiful print that is the inspiration. Let me show you. Isn't it pretty? I love the church and the snow. I think it's going to be the perfect addition in here for the holidays. I really like how it ties in with the murals we have in here. So this is the inspiration piece. I knew once I saw it exactly which room it was going to go in, and I have to decorate my tree in this palette right here. And because of that, I'm also going to bring in the nativity. And while I know it wasn't snowing in Bethlehem, we are just going to pretend that it was. While there's definitely more silver in this print than there is gold, I'm still going to add some, including this beautiful snowflake ribbon. I love the glitter. I have these beautiful new ornaments. I think they'll be a fun addition. I'm also going to add a few of these poinsettias, again with the gold, but you know, I think it's going to work. I also have shades of green just because the print has varying shades of green as well. A few of these fun ornaments that to me are a little more rustic, and you've got the white and the wood. I think that will tie in nicely. I'm going to add some of these creamy velvet ornaments as well. When it comes to adding ribbon to your tree, there are so many different ways to add it. I do have a couple of go-tos that I'll share with you today, whether you're adding one ribbon, 2, or 3. Now let's say you are adding one ribbon, especially if it's a wider ribbon. What I like to do is I will just tuck it into the tree, going all the way to the back, come out, make a little bit of a loop, reach it back into the tree, add it around a branch, and then come back out and try to go the opposite way. And then I might dovetail my end if it's going to be sticking out. And then I'll go through and do another piece going this way and then going that way, and I'll do that all the way around the tree. Now you could do what I like to call a fake bow, where I will take the ribbon, fold it over, making my loop, pinch it, put that in the tree, again going towards the back, and then I'll have one end going this way, one end going that way, so I've got my little loop. Again, you can dovetail, so it just gives the illusion that you have, you know, a nice, really pretty bow going all the way around your tree. Let's say you're working with 2 ribbons. Sometimes if the wider one is the patterned one, I'll place that in the back and then the thinner one in front. But again, I can do the same thing. I can loop it. So I've got my fake bow, place it in the tree, and then I can have them going in different directions all the way around the tree. What I love about this is it's a really good filler. It just takes up more real estate in your tree, kind of tricking me off. There's another idea. I can take 2 ribbons and then don't do the fake bow on these, but place them in like I showed you earlier. I can go right in the middle, pinch, go up there, go down here. I can have my tails going in different directions. Then I can come in with that 3rd ribbon, do my fake bow, and place that elsewhere. I mean, you can mess with it a little bit, but again, you're just taking up more real estate in your tree, and I love the dimension that it adds to your tree, adding all of these different ribbons. Now, if I want to work with all 3, there's a couple different ways. Again, I can just go in like this and spread all my tails around. I can do my fake bow, right? Once again, spreading all the tails around. I can even do a loop, then another loop, place that in the tree, and spread those out, and spread out the different ribbons so that you can see all of them. And then have my tails going. And if you have a longer ribbon, if I hadn't cut these short, you could do 3 loops. That is beautiful on a tree. Also do a traditional bow where, let's just pretend this ribbon is really long. So I pinch however long I want my tail, pinch the fabric, make a loop. Then just do a little twisty, have the fabric come back towards, or the ribbon come back towards you, pinch in the middle, and you can use pipe cleaner or floral wire, and then that way you can spread all of your ribbons out, creating a huge bow. You can use as many different ribbons as you want. Then place that in the tree, and then you'll just have your tails just going all over however long you want. That makes a really dramatic and fun statement. Now for this tree, I'm just gonna add 1 ribbon, I think. Really pretty gold ribbon with the glittery snowflakes. But here's the thing, if you noticed in my inspiration print or canvas, there's a lot of snow, and there isn't any snow on this tree, but I'm gonna change that. I have quite a few of these flocked branches that I found at home. I've just kind of collected them over the last few years, and all I'm gonna do is place them right in the tree. I know this isn't a fully flocked tree, but sometimes just giving it a few snowy accents is all it needs. I'll also be adding some larger snowflakes, which will hopefully help give it that snowy feel as well. Before I start decorating the tree, I want to go ahead and add my topper, which is this combination of gold and white. But it isn't a bright gold, it's more of a muted gold. And I like to do my topper first just because I'm going to be placing these branches down into the tree and I don't want to disrupt any ornaments. Start adding ornaments, and what I like to do is I'll add them to the inside first. Sometimes I'll use the ornaments that I don't have a lot of, or ones that have a reflective quality, and I'll lift the branches and go way inside the tree. This just helps to give it a little bit of dimension. Now before I start adding more ornaments, I'm going to go ahead and place my ribbon on the tree. Again, going with this beautiful glittery gold and cream ribbon. And all I'm going to do is just pinch it, go into the tree, then go up, go into the tree, make a loop, then come down, go into the tree, making another loop, going in like a little curved direction. Then I'll go on with my next piece of ribbon, kind of picking up where I left off. I'm going to go into the tree, I'm going to do a loop, but go the opposite direction of that one. Go in, loop, and then go opposite direction. I decided to add some of this goldy silver mesh ribbon. What I love is that it's expandable. Once again, a great filler. So I'm just kind of looping it, just doing single loops down the tree in between my strands of the gold snowflake ribbon. Charlie, I need you to promise me that you're not going to knock any of the ornaments off of the tree. Do we have a deal? Yeah, I didn't think so. Now that I'm feeling pretty good about the ribbon placement for now, I'll go ahead and add the ornaments. Be right back. Here you can see I've added a lot of the ornaments like the houses, the gold and white balls. I ended up bringing in some blue to tie with the sky and the print. I forgot I had these wooden angels, which I think complement the nativity nicely. However, I also have some gaps. And what I'll do towards the very end is I'll add some more picks. I had a few of these left over from our family room tree, so all I do is just gingerly place it inside, being careful not to disturb the ornaments. I have those. I even have some frosted eucalyptus. I could add some of that. tuck that in, but see what I mean? It just makes a really nice filler. Now remember how I added the flocked branches earlier? And I really didn't have a lot of them, but I still want that snowy look. I should have done this sooner in the decorating process, but it's not too late. I have basic polyfill, and all I'm gonna do, I can pull it apart. I can have large clumps, small clumps. All I'm gonna do is just tuck it right into the tree, reaching far back into the tree, and then just pull it gently. And what I hope that it does is gives the illusion of snow. Another thing I'll sometimes do is see how long this ornament hangs. I want it closer to the branch, so all I'll do is loop it, but then I'll place my finger and loop it around that, and then pull that away, and there it will hang closer to the branch. Also ended up adding icicles, have them in both the frosted and the clear. I think icicles are the perfect touch on any tree. I love how they hang and how they reflect the light. Before I share the tree all decorated, here's one more look at my inspiration piece. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video and will consider subscribing to my channel. I'll be back Friday with more Christmas decorating, and I hope to see you then.